السلام عليكم طلابي الأعزاء. حل بعض مسائل التكامل باستخدام التكامل بالتعويض أو integration by substitution. The integral of square root of 2x plus 1 dx. First of all, I just let u equals 2x plus 1. After that, du by dx is equal to derivative of 2x is 2. So the dx, if you make it subject, will be dx over 1 equals du over 2. Now go to the initial integral. I equal the integral of square root of u, and the dx is du over 2. Just arrange this expression by writing half. Integral of square root of u means u power half du. So the answer is 1 half u power 3 over 2 over 3 over 2 plus c. So the answer is just multiplied by 2 here, multiplied by 2 here. Get rid of this one. So divide by 2, 1 divide by 2 is 1. So it's 1/3 u power 3 halves plus c, which is 1/3. The u is originally 2x plus 1. Substitute back 2x plus 1 power 3 halves plus c. This is the answer. Question number 2. Integral of x over question number 2. Integral of x over square root of y minus 4x squared dx. Let u equals 1 minus 4x squared. So du is equal to 0 minus 8x dx. So the dx now is equal to du over negative 8x. So my integral now is integral of x over square root of u dot the dx now is du over negative 8x. You can cancel now x and x now, and the integral can be written as negative 1 over 8. Just make it outside the integral. This is square root of u. I can bring it. It's now u power half. If you bring it up, will be u power negative half du. So the answer is negative 1 over 8. If you integrate u power negative half, will be u power half divided by half plus c. So final answer is times 2 here and times 2 here. So get rid of the 2. So I have negative 1 over 4 u power half plus c, which is negative 1 over 4. The u is originally 1 minus 4x squared, all power half plus c. Or if you want to write it in this form, it's okay. Negative square root of 1 minus 4x squared divided by 4 plus c. This form is also accepted. Question number 3. Integral of cosine 5x dx. Let u equals 5x. So du by dx is equal to 5. So the dx is equal to du over 5. Go to the integral now. The integral equals cosine u dot the dx now is du over 5. So 1 over 5 integral of cosine u du, which is 1 over 5. The integral of cosine is sine u plus c. So the answer is 1 over 5 sine the u is 5x plus c. Question number 4. The integral of square root of 1 plus x squared times x power 5 dx. Let u equals 1 plus x squared. So du is equal to 0 plus 2x dx. So du now is equal to x dx. So the dx as a subject is du over 2x. I have now x power 5. I can also rewrite this equation in the form x squared is u minus 1. Consequently, the x power 4, if you square each side, I have x power 4 is u squared minus 2u plus 1. So by this substitution and this substitution, I can use now, rewrite the original integral by integral of square root of u times x power 5 times dx, which is tu over, or I can rewrite this one. I can rewrite x power 5 to x power 4. Okay? I can rewrite this function as a square root of u times the x power 5 can be written as x power 4 times x, and the dx is du over 2x. Now simplify, cancel out x divided by x is 1, and now replace my integral now is equal to integral of u power half times, instead of x power 4, you can just write u squared minus 2u plus 1 du. Now you can multiply u power half times u squared, u power 5 over 2. In multiplication, you add the power minus 2. Don't forget I have half outside here. That's half. Be careful. So 1 half integral of u power 5 minus 2u power 3 over 2 plus u power half. This all integrated with respect to u. So the answer is u power 7 over 2 times 2 over 7 minus 2 times u power 5 over 2 times 2 over 5 plus u power 3 halves divided by 3 halves means multiplied by 2/3 plus c. Final answer is 1 over 7 u power 7 over 2 minus 4 over 5 u power 5 halves. I can multiply this half by half is 1 over 7. This half multiplied here. I get this one says 2 over 5 simply in the end. I can read this one. Simplify first to make it easy for you. To make it easier for you, I can just leave it. Leave half outside the same. Simplify inside first by writing half again. 2 over 7 u power 7 over 2 minus 4 over 5 u power 5 halves plus 2/3 u power 3 halves plus c. So final answer is I equal, by multiplying half inside, I have now 1 over 7 u power 7 halves minus half times 4/5 is 2/5 u power 5 halves plus half times 2/3 is 1/3 u power 3 halves plus c, and finally instead of u, you can simply write 1 plus x squared instead of each u. Last question for this video, and this one, integral of x cubed into square root of x squared plus 1. So let u equals x squared plus 1. So du now is equal to 2x dx. So the dx now is equal to du over 2x. Okay? Even the x squared can be written as u minus 1 from the first equation. So when you try to write this integral, you can write it as split x cubed as x squared times x, and the square root of u, and the dx is simply du over 2x. The dx is du over 2x. Now simplify x and x, you can cancel out. X divided by x is 1. So answer is I equals integration of the x squared, and instead of x squared, I can write u minus 1, and this is square root of u means u power half times, instead of x squared, as I said, you can write u minus 1 du, and don't forget to write I'm sorry, this half outside. So the integral now is equal to 1/2 integral of u power 3 halves by multiplying u power half times u power 1 minus u power half times 1 is u power half with respect to u. So the integral now is u power 5 over 2 over 5 over 2 minus u power 3 over 2 over 3 over 2, which is half times 2/5 u power 5 halves minus 2/3 u power 3 halves plus c. And finally multiply half inside. So it's 1 over 5 u power 5 halves minus 1/3 u power 3 halves plus c. And finally write 1 over 5 into the value of u was originally x squared plus 1. So x squared plus 1 power 5 halves minus 1/3 into x squared plus 1 power 3 halves plus c. And this is the answer. Thank you so much. Goodbye.